Can you put it into words what it's been like for you?
Very stressful. Our whole department's feeling stress. They're being blamed, the entire department, all the way down to the dispatchers, are being blamed for the incident of 2 people. And the day after the council took their action, I had one dispatcher on answering the phone. She dispatches 5 fire departments and works the emergency radio 911. And I went in there at one time and she was crying because I almost had to call another dispatcher in simply because she was constantly picking the phone up from people all over the country, calling her all kinds of races, Nazi, you dream it, they were saying. And the whole department feels the pressure. We've always did what was right. We always will do what was right. There's never been any type of cover-up or anything like that, like the rumors around the community's going. And unfortunately, we had this second incident occur. That, in part, was due to the stress from the officer being fired. And so we had another wave hit off of that. And we had a meeting Friday where we addressed, coming together and keeping our head up and being strong and not feed into the ignorance of some of the society, and simply saying, if they approach you with that, wish them a good day and go on about your business. We will come back. We will fill those positions, and we will keep this town safe.
Are they open as of today? These 3 positions are open?
As the council, as soon as they voted, they become open.
Now let me ask you this. I'm glad you spoke to us today because we're hearing your side. You said there's a lot of rumors. There are a lot of rumors. What do you say to people, including a councilman who says this was a cover-up for 3 weeks? That the city council didn't even know about it?
I've heard all that. And it's all been explained in session, and the council understood what happened. And it was a misplacement of some paperwork. Once that paperwork was located and we was made aware of it, it went through the normal process of investigation, just like any other would. And there's the points of it, there's no way you can deny it or even think that there would be a cover-up.
Well, let me ask you this. When did you first find out about it?
When Councilman Scott come to me and asked for the video. He came in, asked for a copy of the video. As a councilman, he's entitled to anything in that department. He don't have to go through open records or anything like that.
And what day was that? Or was
the 17th. Okay. And the way I remember it is the lady that burns the videos was out having a surgical procedure and wouldn't be back till Monday. And I noted down what he was asking for and told him he could come back Monday and pick it up when she got back to work. And that next week, I was out a couple of days with some pulled muscles, and he came in. I stopped by from the doctor's office and realized what was on the video, and I went to the lieutenant and asked him if he had seen the use of force on it. He said no, and he went to hunting it from there, and we went from there.
So it was an investigation this whole time? I mean, y'all were looking into this as soon as you found out about it?
Yes, okay. Just like normal standard.
Now, whenever you say paperwork was lost, when did she file a complaint?
She hadn't filed a complaint as of yet.
Paperwork then?
The paperwork I'm talking about is anytime an officer uses force, we have an internal investigation to where they have to fill out a use of force report that goes to their supervisor, their sergeant. And the sergeant reviews it, and then once he's done, he makes a recommendation, yes, they were covered, it was correct and justified, or it wasn't. And then it goes to the lieutenant. He does the same thing, reviews all the videos. Once he's done, then it comes to the captain. I do the same thing, and then it eventually ends up on the chief's desk. They made contact with their sergeant, they completed the paperwork, the use of force report, and it was attached to the case file where they filed the resisting arrest on it, instead of putting it in the sergeant's box. So it went to the secretary's desk instead of going back to the patrol squad room. And that was where the mix-up was.
I see. So that was pretty much, I know you can't go into detail what happened in an executive session, but that's what you explained to city council members, and so that's really
Pretty
not an
much.
issue now.
No, ma'am.
Okay.
It never was.
Anything else you want to say? Well, let me ask you this before we get into your last statement. How many people are on the force? How many employees are on
31.
31.
Whenever we're full, we have 31.
31 spots, I guess I can say, that are available. How many of those are actually police officers?
23.
23. So you have 3 missing, so right now you only have, or 2 missing.
Well, we have 3.
Two
was
actual
already we
police
was already-
officers,
Well, we
though.
was already down 1,
Okay,
so now we're down 3.
3. Okay, perfect. Last statement, anything you want to say to the citizens of Jasper, how this was just, a bad incident, but we're going to move forward and move on? And
I've already stated that. If they have any problems in their neighborhood or whatever concerns, they're welcome to come see me. We're going to be on the street covering their neighborhoods or businesses like normal, and nothing's going to change. We're going to pick ourselves up, dust off, and go on to work.
Perfect.
You ready?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you for talking with us.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.